Porzingis tees up a three and puts it in.
Boston right now, they're really on the heater. They're playing well at both ends of the court.
Coming over from the Washington Wizards, getting an early look here.
And you miss a guy like Clark if we see Tatum tee up a three right in Jaren Jackson Jr.'s face. You miss a guy like normally guys just a step too slow, and if you're the Grizzlies, you have to correct that if you're going to win a playoff series or two coming up in a very tough Western Conference.
Lob, Tatum with the finish.
Assistant coach for the Boston Celtics before the game, he said Al Horford is just simply the glue. We have a lot of good guys on this team, a lot of great players, but Al Horford is the glue that holds everything together. You see Wells knock down the triple.
Horford, first touch, first shot, first make. White loads up a three, that's well off, and the rebound run down by Morant.
See Ja looking to push that tempo. I think he's got to call his own number right here, and he does, but and you see Ja with a little dance celebration at the end. That's what he has to do more. Beat this Celtics defense down the court.
Holiday works to the baseline. Another Horford three try, that's in. Celtics already heavy with the three-point shooting. They attempted 60 in the first meeting with Memphis. Morant in the lane again.
Guys on the team probably looking at me like, is this guy ready for this? Can he handle this responsibility? And he has to prove that to these guys. He understands that, and he's ready to take on that challenge.
Pritchard with the steal. Tatum already 8. Holiday, a lob and a punch by Porzingis. Boarded by Aldama.
And Tatum missed that one, but that was because of an excellent challenge by Jaren Jackson Jr., who might end up being the defensive player of the year this season.
And then he drops a three. Hauser with 10 to shoot. The give back. Pritchard on the baseline. Reverses it up and in. Pretty play. Peyton Pritchard. 8 seconds remain in the period. Ja Morant drills the triple, his first of the night.
I'm not sure if that was a block or not, but I tell you what, I like Ja's hustling intensity on the defensive end because he definitely changed that shot by White and made it more contested.
He steps out for three and banks it in.
Now that's what you rarely ever see in this league.
Porzingis against Aldama. An open Horford three, puts it in. Al Horford.
Guarding somebody like Al Horford, he's going to have to be at the three-point line, understand his responsibility.
Morant got Pritchard in the air. He hits and is fouled.
I tell you what, Ja Morant has been absolutely sensational.
Said he's the engine of our offense. The ball is going to be in his hands, and for Ja to be the best version of himself, he needs all 4 players on the same page with him.
Game of 9 triples against the Utah Jazz, a career-high 33 points that night. Grizzlies lead is 6, and Bane. Grizzlies, Derek White three is off. Tatum's back in the game, gets an offensive rebound.
White and Holiday
backs down against Wells and lays it up and in. Tatum Pippen into the scorebook for the first time tonight. White casts a three, puts it in. Derek White, his first field goal of the game. Bane spinning off glass, and rebound tapped away.
That was great defense by White right there.
Tatum on the fly with a finish.
I thought he got hit. You can hear that from here, and you're looking at the bench there.
Celtics rallying from 11 down within 2. Jaren Jackson Jr. off the glass over Horford. Derek White.
That's another one.
That Porzingis places the three.
If you're the good, Porzingis is too good. He's too good.
On the make by Bagley, his first score of the night. Tatum sets up for three and hits.
The three-point barrage is on.
Well, that has been half rebound Tatum. What a Houdini act by Holiday to elude Morant. As we approach 2 minutes remaining in the first half. Holiday off glass and in. Drew Holiday.
And Holiday knew he wanted that one right.
Grizzlies have now missed 5 in a row. Porzingis over the top against Bane and the foul. Out of his hands, picked up by Bane. A Pippen corner three, around and out, and Morant with the foul dunk.
And this is what the Celtics do. This is the staple of their offense. They like the post small guards against Tatum, and that's the exact reason why. 6'9".
And I think the Grizzlies not having Zach Edey available due to 3 fouls might have played a role in that. Edey back on the floor to start the third quarter. Jaren Jackson Jr. Grizzlies got the ball into the hands of a three-point shooter they wanted rather than Boston. Morant to the cup, off glass.
thanks, Pete. I chatted with Grizzlies assistant coach Jason March, who said we have to make sure we defend the three. They take the most, they take the most.
This is by Xavier Tillman Sr. And then Tillman, the deflection. Morant was trying to hit Wells in transition. Holiday for three. Jackson against Tillman. The two old teammates going one-on-one. And Jackson. Grizzlies have missed their last five. Aldama thought about the three. Got Porzingis in the air. Great delivery. Morant with it. That ends a 7-0 Boston run. Holiday lobs, Porzingis slam.
He said it.
Deep position. Tatum against Morant. Lays it in. Pippen with four. Horford on the baseline. Sam Hauser into the game as well. An open Holiday three. Down the well it goes for Drew Holiday.
Gets 2 feet in the paint. Either he scores it or they double him, and then they get an easy triple themselves.
Pippen blocked by Tatum. Pippen on the floor. Morant on the bench. 23 for the Grizzlies in his account. Here's a Holiday three. He knocks down another one. Holiday. Now Tatum with three to shoot. Spins on Wells. Goes baseline and lays it in to beat the shot clock.
Very comfortable playing against the young rookie right now, Wells.
Tatum 21 in his 31st double-double of the season. Wells pays it back a little bit on the other end.
Tatum ISO right here against Williams.
Vince Williams Jr. into the game. Tatum's fade away, right through.
That's so tough. One-on-one, he's so good at creating space in that mid-range.
Grizzlies a foul to give. Shot clock is off. Game clock at 5.
Gotta go.
Tatum got by Vince Williams Jr. Found Horford. Well done to beat the third quarter buzzer.
Tomas, you said you want to see Ja play free. How have you seen that so far tonight?
Well, he's done a tremendous job pushing the pace for us. He's finding open players. He's got a really good balance between being aggressive and patient. Love what I've seen.
Celtics getting hot from three. What do you need to do defensively to close this out?
Well, need to do the simple things really well. We need to make sure they can't get to their strong hand, especially Tatum, who wants to go to his right. And then we need to finish the possession with a rebound.
All right, thanks for your time. Back to you.
The Celtics are playing with more urgency than they were at the beginning of the season. A little bit of a championship hangover at the beginning of the year, but they're dialed in now. And speaking of guys dialed in, Al Horford is really dialed in.
Cade Cunningham has really blossomed into a major star. White knocks it down. Just 10 minutes of court time. Desmond Bane still on the Grizzlies bench with 4 fouls. Horford, a rhythm three. He has been unconscious tonight.
And every time Edey has been on him, he's found a way to get it.
Porzingis spins against Edey. Edey with a block. Punched around. Hauser the loose ball. A Pritchard three. Dances and drops in.
Got the shooter's roll.
First three-point make for Pritchard tonight, the 8. They tried 60 in the first meeting. Morant with the finger roll.
Ja Morant right there looked like he was shot out of a cannon as he exploded over the rim to finish with the left hand.
26 for Morant to go with 5 feeds, 5 boards.
Good defense by Morant right there. Active hands. Knocked the ball right to Bane.
Bane on the pickup. Goes to the cup and banks it in. Celtics trying to put it away. Morant fighting over the screen. White hesitation. Extra pass. Tatum trying to take Pippen off the bounce. Holiday in the corner. A White three. Down the well it goes for Derek White. Big time make by Al Horford. Turned back the clock night. Jason Tatum. Just a standard Jason Tatum game, 25 and 14.